Just north of downtown L.A., we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Stepping in, Eric Hosmer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Stepping up now, Jose Pirela. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's had absolutely no success. 0 for 14. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Pirela is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Manny Machado now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Just underway here in Southern California. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Eric Lauer is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Fred.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Count still full, 3-2. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there, base hit.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left, but just foul.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. It's the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Verdugo on third. Turner stands at second. No outs. Hit hard, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Muncy carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Two and 1 now. Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
3-1. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Kyle Garlock.
Digging in, Kyle Garlock. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Myers. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Renfroe is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Bellinger is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Bellinger ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys have pull power and that's it, but then there are guys like this who have power to all fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much bat speed with his lower half through his arms. It looks like he just flicks the bat at this thing, and he darn near hits it out of the park.
Here's Will Myers. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's totaled 4 hits in 37 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 14 times. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Myers, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Swung on but fouled off to the left. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. Barnes leads off second with nobody out. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D.
The batter,
and let's take
a
look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
A man at second with one down, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Reyes has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The center fielder, number 27, Alex Verdugo.
Digging in now, Alex Verdugo, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two out here and a runner at second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Renfroe moves over, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Austin Hedges. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kershaw now on 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a swing, and he popped him up straight up as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. One out now in the San Diego third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Eric Lauer. Pitch on the way. Changeup called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Garlock. 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hernandez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi.
Leading
Thanks.
off for the Dodgers,
Stepping
the
in and
third
ready
baseman,
for another shot, Justin
Justin
Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1 and 2. Still 1 and 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Cody Bellinger. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 23 for him thus far, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez, number 14 on the season, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now
stepping in now, Kyle Garlock. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No.
And a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's the 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Garlock at second with 2 down. He'll try again, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres nothing. In now, Jose Pirela. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. Fouled away. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Standing in, Manny Machado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. The 0-1 on its way. And he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. In the air, down the line in left. Garlock shading to his right. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
1-2 to count.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
So stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
1-0 pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Taylor leads off first with one away. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the line at first.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. Runner at first here, one man out.
No.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
One there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 32.
Stepping in, Franmil Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Standing in, Ian Kinsler, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Here it comes. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. And he got him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Settling in now, Will Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
That evens it up, 1-1. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. That misses. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 4-0. Robert Stock, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Digging in once again, Justin Turner, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Justin Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A 1 pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Hosmer in foul ground, but this will land untouched. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. So
now
his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball outside.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 1 out, nobody on. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Max Muncy waits on deck. That's lifted the other way out to left. Renfroe on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
So striding forward now, Max Muncy. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Smoke toward the hole. Kinsler's there for it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Manuel Margot will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 7, Manuel Margot.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Margot is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Next to the Padres, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here's another 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Ready for another chance? Jose Pirela. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt?
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They trail here 4-0. Sammy Solis enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 62, Sammy Solis.
Ready now, Kike Hernandez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Kike.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Solis is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Dodgers. The left fielder, Kyle Garlock.
At the plate, Kyle Garlock. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0 home. To third. Taken in by Machado, and that's the second out.
Now that
well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
In now, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1. Here it comes. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. They lead it 4-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Machado on at first, nobody out. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Taylor retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 32, Franmil.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Craig Stammen will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Craig Stammen.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Chopper to short. Fiorella takes it in. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. Rounded softly down the line toward first. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Bellinger.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here.
14.
With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
He waits. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Verdugo at third. Turner over at second. Muncy at first. 2 out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. 1 run scores. Now the relay home. And he's in there safely. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring the ball up.
Jose Castillo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jose Castillo.
Stepping in now, Kyle Garlock, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Myers is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Yimi Garcia will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Now in the box, Ian Kinsler. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Now at the plate, Will Myers. From the stretch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. He was punched out looking at strike three last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
2 strikes.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Daniel Castro come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 9, Daniel Castro.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Barnes aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Barnes rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
A runner at second, nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 27, Alex Verdugo.
So coming to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Myers is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The third baseman, Justin.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. So far this season, Turner is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Padres nothing. Zach Roscoe comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 59.
Greg Garcia is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He'll start this one at 269. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Eric Hosmer, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Jose Pirela, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Into the box, Manny Machado. He grounds it sharply to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Eric Lauer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.